Greetings, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the time period of March 1st to March 31st, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel and who have been on my channel since the beginning of time, I have opened up a new side to my channel called Keys to Akasha. Keys to Akasha is their channel news, stories, celebrity passings, cold cases, etc. Okay. I usually put up videos based on my intuition and based on telepathic communication from spirit in terms of who or what story to post, but you are more than welcome to share with me what stories you would like covered. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Aries, for this time period. Okay, all right, Aries. Something going on with a Taurus not being helpful. I just got that. Seven of Swords. So either you something is going on with this Taurus. Let me just explain that first before I go deeper into this deck. Something's going on with a Taurus not being helpful, but maybe somebody's tired of being bribed. If you're dealing with a Taurus dude, male, female, whatever, that element is tired of being. I get to listen to a Capricorn. That element is tired of you bribing them to listen to a Capricorn energy, but she knows everything, or she already knows what you're doing, or he. That's what a Taurus is like. A Taurus is aggravated because you keep asking him to spy, listen to, watch, stalk Capricorn energy, but it's like the Capricorn energy already knows that that's happening around them, and they're becoming really annoyed. The Capricorn is annoyed by that knowledge, but the Taurus is even more annoyed by the fact of you asking them to do that. Period. But you're like, well, don't you like this? I guess I'm about Disneyland or Disney World. So that paid for you paid for that element. This is craziness. You paid the Taurus for their family. You paid the Taurus you paid for a Taurus's family. You paid for a Taurus to go to Disneyland or Disney World, but it's this that's the extremity. That's the level of the extremity of a bribe that you gave them, so they won't reveal. I guess something like a child that you have with a Sag, or something going on, some sort of secrecy that you have going on with a Sag. You bribe that element. You bribe that element by paying for a whole trip for them. You bribed them with that so that they wouldn't reveal something to a Capricorn energy. Jesus Christ. You did that. That's crazy. Wow. So you pay for a whole trip, but that a Capricorn won't. You're trying to say that a Capricorn will never experience? Either they will, they won't. Either they will, or they won't. So either this is a situation here where this is either it's a bribe, or you're telling the Capricorn. Either it's a bribe that you're doing with a Taurus to watch and stalk Capricorn. Either you paid for the Taurus to go on a trip, or you're trying to, or maybe the trip could be for a Cap. It's not for a Cap. Either it is or it's not. It just depends on the energy of who I'm reading for. So either the trip is for the Capricorn, and the Taurus knows that you're doing that for the Capricorn, or you bribed the Taurus with a trip so that they would do something, so that they would not reveal something to a Capricorn. So either it just depends. It just depends on the energy that's going on. But something is extreme about that, or something is extreme. I keep trying to conceal. You're trying to conceal something a lot, but the way you're trying to conceal something from a Capricorn, or whoever you're trying to conceal it from, whoever you're trying to conceal it from, whoever you're trying to use to conceal it from the person is extreme. What you're doing is extreme to the point where you're paying for trips for people. That's a serious bribe. Like that's an extreme bribe. Like that is like a bribe that I would take. Me stop. I'm just saying that's a really something is ill though. So something is ill. So either you're doing that. So either it just depends on what's going on. So either you're trying to do something nice for someone who is ill. There's that. You mean it's what you're hooking up a Taurus to do, or something is ill. So either maybe some people see maybe something that you're doing people see as ill in mind. I don't know. It just depends on the energy that's going on. Somebody that you're trying to do something for is ill. So it just depends on what's going on. Somebody's ill. Either somebody's ill, like in mind, either they're physically ill, or that's why you're trying to do something nice. You are, or you are not, or something's going on with ill, but it has somebody is being called ill because of some type of move that they're making. So it just depends on bribes and whatever it is. It's an ill move. So either it's an ill will, this ill intention, or it's like ill in mind, or somebody's physically ill. It just depends on the reason for the bribe and the trip and the stalking and watching. So it just depends on what somebody's doing. Seven of Swords energy is what I get an Aquarian. You ask an Aquarian energy to do something. Maybe you ask an Aquarian to stalk someone. So either it's Capricorn or a Taurus. You ask an Aquarian. A Taurus was not helpful with something anymore. So that's why you're trying to do something with the Aquarian now. They are also annoyed. So the Aquarian is also annoyed because they're undercover scared of the Capricorn, or they're undercover scared of somebody. So they don't want you to pay for their vacations like you did with a Taurus. They don't want that. You're really trying to like pull out a black book of a list of bribes or ways to bribe. You're really running through your list, or somebody is really running through their list here crazily because they really don't want something exposed. But it doesn't matter if it's exposed, because the person that you don't want it exposed to already knows what you're trying to conceal. So what is the point? Why are you breaking your back? Why is somebody breaking their back to conceal something with the Seven of Swords energy? And that's what an Aquarian and Taurus are complaining to you for. So it just depends on what's going on. I keep getting they're annoyed. They're really annoyed. But I get turning off or turning on something. So they're annoyed. Maybe you're trying to get them to something is not working. Something is working or it's not working. The Aquarian is relaying something to you. So either you ask the Aquarian and gas metaphorically, like gaslighting somebody metaphorically, like their narcissism and their mental mind. Maybe something's going on with gas in that way, or literally is gas, or literally gas. So it's continuation from the other readings, and they don't want to do. So a Taurus doesn't want to do that, or an Aquarian doesn't want to do that, or the Aquarian did that, and the Aquarian is relaying to you how a Capricorn energy has been feeling. So have they been feeling lethargic? Have they been sleepy? Have they been tired? Are they what they really want to know? So that's why I said ill intention. The ill intention. So either it's like you ask an Aquarian to turn on gas, right? Propane. So you ask an Aquarian energy to turn propane on somebody. Propane is like propane is a gas that like it can't, that you can't smell it. Like it's like it could be like it's gas that's like that's why a Sag doesn't stay around somewhere for a long period of time. And a Cancer or some other element. That's why they were cryptic with the Capricorn. That's one. Then the Sagittarius energy, that's the reason why sleep there. That's why Sagittarius energy doesn't sleep somewhere with a Capricorn or stay somewhere with a Capricorn. A Taurus knows that information, or a Taurus knows that is what. But the Taurus has been relaying to you that someone has been keeping their door open, or someone has been keeping their door cracked. And that's because somebody's using their intuition, that some type of plan is on them. So that you hooked up an Aquarian energy to do to the Capricorn, and somebody is revealing that, and there's something's going on with you. That's why I said ill will and ill intention and ill and this, that, and third. But something's going on with lawsuits. So maybe you're trying to, maybe that is happening to someone. Either it's happening to you, or it's happening to a Capricorn. It's happening to one of those elements there, and there's a need to file a lawsuit, but something is fake. So either something is or potentially happening to someone because propane gas is on them. Like I said, propane is like gas that can't be smelled. So it's like in the air. So either they get projects. So when I said in the air, I get projects. So it could be like projects in New York City, home, somebody's house, where there's some sort of propane gas that's on, and is slowly doing something to someone. So there's some type of gas that can't be smelled, like carbon monoxide, propane, whatever it is, but it's slowly killing somebody. It's slowly doing something to someone. So it's slowly doing it to a Capricorn, an Aquarius, whatever. But I feel like you ask the Aquarius to turn that on someone, But he went in there. So when I said turn on someone, he went in there. So like an Aquarian male energy went into a Capricorn energy's room, and then they put a knob, or they put something in like a heater, or they did something. But something is not working, or something is working. But so either you're trying to protect, maybe something is potentially going to happen to someone because they're inhaling that every day. So either you're inhaling that, an Aquarian is, Taurus, Capricorn, I feel like you're trying to hook up the Aquarian and the Taurus to do that to a Capricorn. There's that because of jealousy. Because of jealousy. Okay. So whatever the reason, so either it's a metaphoric gassing, like you're trying to get someone, you're trying to get those elements to make a Capricorn energy aware of their narcissism. There's that, or literally you're trying to get those somebody to turn on gas on them, and something's wrong with that. Okay. Ooh, your starting point has the page. I get sun. This energy is showing up like your sun. You could have a fire sign sun. But it's spoiled. So something is spoiled about a fire sign sun. So either you are that sun maybe something is spoiled about you. You are that sun. But it's working with Sag. So if you're a dude, man, woman, female, male, female, or you're a female, and this is your son that's spoiled, but annoyed by you. So when I said sun is spoiled, that your son is annoyed by you. Your sun is also showing like a Virgo-like element as well. If it's not Page of Wands energy, the Virgo could be embodying Page of Wands energy. But if you're showing up like a spoiled son, if you're a dude, you're working with a Sag. Like you're a female, you're showing up insecure. If you're a female, you're showing up insecure because of something that you're trying to do with a Taurus and an Aquarian on a Capricorn energy. But she knows. So when I said that, she knows Page of Wands energy here. But is she gonna call the police on us? So maybe you feel like because the Capricorn or because somebody has some type of knowledge of what you're doing, whether you're man or woman, because somebody has a kind of plan, a knowledge of some type of secret, crazy plan with gas and narcissism and this, that, and the third, and whatever it is, and because jealousy, whatever, because the reason into why you're doing that is some type of jealousy-like move that you're making, vice versa. Because somebody has that kind of knowledge, you're fearing or you think that someone's going to is going to sick the police on you with the Page of Wands energy there. But that's what a son said, or that's what some younger person said. So either Virgo said that, or your actual child said that, or you are that son that said it to your mom. Maybe your mom is doing something crazy to someone. By a coworker, your mother's doing something crazy to her coworker or her friend. So it just depends. Or you are that person that you're doing something crazy to a coworker, a family member, or a friend. I get out of jealousy. So when I said that, I get you're doing something crazy out of jealousy with an Aquarian and a Taurus on a Capricorn, or you are that son and you're observing that your mother's doing something crazy to her friends and her coworkers, whatever the situation is there, or you're doing secret business with a Sag and an external female Aries or Aries male, external male and female Aries on a Capricorn energy with the Page of Wands energy there. But it needs to get out. So you really need to get out of that situation before you get called the police upon. I mean, that's what a child is saying. That's what a Taurus. That's what a Taurus and an Aquarian. That's what those elements are saying. So you're bribing them with tricks, so they won't tell a Capricorn energy that there's gas on them with the Page of Wands energy. Wow. An Aquarian was trying to do something cryptic. I got on the phone. An Aquarian was trying to have some type of cryptic conversation with their own friend on the phone about what's really happening in someone's room. What's really happening to someone inside of their room with the Page of Wands energy there. And you're scared of that. King of Swords energy for what you're waiting on, because he's not going to do it. So something's going on with this King of Swords. He's not going to do. I keep bribed. You're doing crazy bribes with an Aquarian and whatever Libra and a Libra-like element. Could be all these air signs that they don't want to be bribed. So you're showing up insecure. Those elements don't want to be bribed. They're like, I don't care if you give me vacations. So either you're trying to get them to turn gas on metaphorically or literally on a Capricorn. You're trying to get them to do that, and they don't want. You're trying to bribe them, and they're either taking the bribes or they're not taking. A Taurus did. A Taurus took a bribe once or twice. How many times that you gave them a bribe? They actually took a bribe. They didn't tell the Capricorn energy anything, but maybe they want to with the King of Swords. But the King of Swords, so either they took a bribe or they are following through with something that you want them to do on someone. But they're not necessarily taking the bribe. They're like, I'll just do it. I don't need the bribe. I'll just do it. They're going to jail. So this element is going to jail now. They're going to. Someone call the police on them, or someone is in the works of calling the police on them with the King of Swords energy. But now that's the reason into why they're scared, right? For murdering or trying to murder someone with the King of Swords energy. Or somebody asked someone to do that crazy. Somebody asked someone to do something crazy to someone with the King of Swords. So either they ask you to do something crazy, or you ask them to do something crazy. So either they're taking up some type of bribe, Either they're taking up some type of bribe and they don't need the gifts and the trips. They're taking up the bribe, that they're listening to what you want them to do, and they don't need the bribe. Then there's the Taurus. The Taurus may have taken up the bribe. Insecure. The Taurus is insecure. That's why they took up a bribe from you. They're extremely insecure. That's why they took up a bribe from you. So they're not telling the Capricorn energy anything, but they have low. That element has low self-esteem, and that's why they're not telling it. That's why they took the Disneyland and Disney World. That's why they took those trips. And a Sag. That's why those elements took trips. But she keeps leaving the door open, either metaphorically or literally. Someone keeps leaving the door open. So this could be a situation here where your child or it's you, somebody literally is leaving the door open, right? And coming in. So this King of Swords is coming in because this Page of Wands, if it's you or an external Page of Wands, that element is literally leaving the door in. There's a metaphoric door, or someone is aware that there's gas on them literally, and that's why they keep cracking open the door. She's in tune. King of Swords is telling you that a Capricorn is in tune. You're in tune towards somebody is in tune here with the King of Swords energy. That's why, hence the reason for why someone is leaving open a metaphoric door, or they're literally leaving the door open with the King of Swords. That's why this energy is reiterating to you. That's why something is not working. But it smells. So something smells. So either you're leaving your door open. Hey, mom is annoyed. So you're leaving your door open, and your child's leaving their door open, and you're annoyed, or you're leaving your door open and your mom is annoyed, or somebody is annoyed by that. But the something smells inside of somebody's room. Maybe this element, if the Page of Wands, you are that Page of Wands, or you're leaving your door open, and this element is like it smells. King of Swords energy. You're like, no, it does not. King of Swords. Maybe somebody's trying to test out if gas is even working. Like, okay, I see what's going on here. Somebody's trying to test to see if gas is even working inside of a house with the King of Swords energy there. She keeps leaving the door open. So either this element is reiterating to you, this element is telling you that you are that she, or is it a Capricorn or Taurus, whatever. The King of Swords energy is telling you that whoever she is leaving the door open, and they're trying to see either it's coming out. It's either, like I said, like propane, or it's metaphoric, whatever it is. And the fact that something is coming out of the room, I see what's going on. This could be an element of surprise. For good or for bad, it's a surprise, or something's going on with somebody trying to kill somebody. But something's going on with like this energy is like, it's a smell. I get involuntary. Something is involuntary with this King of Swords. So it could be like involuntary manslaughter. Maybe that's what they're getting arrested for. But that could be the charge that is going to be on them with the King of Swords energy and the Page of Wands. But I hope you're saying to yourself that you hope that this element will not get arrested for involuntary manslaughter, or something is involuntary with them. So maybe they're doing something. I keep getting the bribe. They're doing something because they're bribed. That could be why, if in terms of interpretation, that could be why they're doing something involuntarily with the King of Swords energy. Or they're leaving something, or they're reiterating to you that someone is leaving a door open on purpose so that something will not work, and something's going on. Maybe that's why they leave their door closed. In a Sag and a Taurus, maybe that's why they leave their door closed, because the Capricorn energy leaves their door open. So either metaphorically or literally, and it has something to do with testing gas and seeing if gas is actually on and smelling somewhere. The King of Swords. I don't know what else to do with this King of Swords, or you do or you do not. Because they don't want to take bribes. They don't want to be in prison. They don't want to go to prison, or they are going to prison. The present has the Queen of Coins energy for the present. Queen of Swords energy is a victim. This energy is like a victim. You consider them to be like a victim almost. This could be shown up as you. I don't feel so. I feel this element is more, but I'm responsible. You're responsible for the reason into why. However, the extremity that someone is calling someone a victim. So it could be a victim of like manslaughter. They could be a victim of that, or what do you call it? A victim of what do you call that? They're a victim of involuntary manslaughter, or they're a victim like of gaslighting. They're being gaslighted, if you want to look at it that way, or you are, or this element is. But she needs to stop. So this element needs to stop doing something, saying something. But revealing King of Swords, this element, either doing it intentionally or unintentional. Oh, I see what's going on. This element, I mean, that's why there's a plan on them, or you're behind the scenes of that, or this element is behind the scenes of that on you and your child, or something going on, or you are that child and your mother's doing it. But something's going on, or a parent, something's going on where this element keeps revealing something about a King of Swords energy. And that's why you're like, she needs to stop. Because this energy is going to jail, they're going to prison for involuntary manslaughter. But it has something to do with the fact this energy kept talking about them, or whatever the extremity. So either they're just talking about them lightly and they're annoyed by that period, but they're wanting to hurt. So when I said Queen of Coins talking about this element lightly, because of that knowledge that you're sharing that with them, they want to hurt the Queen of Coins. They want to hurt that element. However extreme they wanted to, push them, hit them, slap them, really cause harm to them. They actually want to do that to that element. So either you're behind the scenes of why this element wants to do that to the Queen of Coins, or you're trying to get this element to do something crazy to the Queen of Coins energy, and they do or they do not want to do it. But this element is like, she keeps leaving the door open, and something is coming out of the room. So either it's a smell, or it's gas, or whatever it is, or somebody is metaphoric. And you're setting up this King of Swords and a Taurus. You're setting up a King of Swords and a Taurus to gaslight this person's narcissism, and they're not listening to it. They're not listening to it on purpose, or they don't know that a King of Swords and a Taurus are doing that. That they don't know, or you think they don't know that you set up a King of Swords and a Taurus to do that to them. There's that in a job, workplace, or home. 9 of Wands energy is in the future. Maybe a defense attorney, maybe you need, or this element, maybe you need, somebody is going to need, it's your energy, someone is going to need a defense attorney. So either a King of Swords needs a Taurus, a King of Swords and a Taurus, you and those elements need a defense attorney for something that is potentially happening or going to happen to a Queen of Coins, or it's not. She's okay. Like, this element is okay. Maybe that's what a King of Swords energy is telling you. Maybe depression. So either you're depressed into the fact that something is not working. You're depressed into the fact that something that you're trying to do with a King of Swords on the Queen of Coins, you're depressed into the knowledge of something that you're trying to get them to do on the Queen of Coins is not working. There's that. Or something's going on with depression. Maybe something's going on with, maybe you think that this Queen of Coins is depressed. They're not depressed. Maybe you think that they're depressed. Maybe that's why you're hooking up a Taurus to see what's going on with them, who they're bringing by. So you're hooking up a Taurus to figure out who this element is bringing by. They're bringing by a house. That could be why a King of Swords energy was hooked up to watch them as well. They don't want to watch them with the King of Swords and the Queen of Coins energy there. Hence the reason for the defending self in the future. Or this energy is defending themselves because they don't want to do something, or they don't want to take up a bribe, or they're showing up like a Taurus, or the Taurus doesn't want to take up a bribe from you. To watch to see if this element is depressed. They are, or they are not, or you're depressed, or you're potentially depressed because something that you want someone to do is not working on this energy that you're jealous of or hating on, or vice versa. Whatever the situation is there. Okay? The Instincts has the 6 of Coins energy here. I need to pray. So maybe you need to pray for a Queen of Coins. Maybe you want to pray for a Queen of Coins. Maybe this energy is trying to tell you to pray for someone, or not getting caught. So maybe you're trying to pray. So you may be trying to pray so you won't get. I keep getting manslaughter and jealousy. There's somebody's doing some type of manslaughter like thing, or they're getting arrested or going to prison for some type of manslaughter like thing, or gaslighting, or literally is gas. But you're you're behind the scenes of that, or metaphorically or literally. So however, there's so many people in the world that this could be applying, however it will be applying to someone. But you're praying for not getting caught, but it's because you hooked up this energy to do something to this person. Wow. So you're praying that you won't get caught by this Queen of Coins energy. When I get black magic with that. So maybe you're doing something black magic like. That's why you're hooking up a King of Swords. Maybe it's why you hook up. They think someone is a narcissist as well. This King of Swords thinks someone is a narcissist. So either they think you're a narcissist because of what you're trying to do, or they think that a Queen of Coins is a narcissist. Somebody thinks someone is a narcissist here with the 6 of Coins and the King of Swords. They think you're a they think that you're narcissistic. Or you think they're narcissistic. You know, they want something to themselves, or they want someone or something to themselves, and that maybe that's why you consider them to be narcissistic. Maybe you don't. Maybe there's an element about this. If you're not trying to hook up this element to do something, maybe you're just external from them. Period, and you're on the outside looking into. They're making some type of narcissistic move with a Queen of Coins or on a Queen of Coins. Damn. The accomplishment has the sign of Sag, temperance energy here. He needs to go to jail. The Sagittarian energy needs to go to jail. You're saying that? You know, a Sag needs to go to jail, or they're going to jail with an air sign. You know, and you or someone else, somebody is going to jail or prison here, or it's a metaphoric jail, or they feel like that. You know, maybe they feel with your child. A Sagittarian energy feels like they're in jail for some reason, a metaphoric one with your child. They feel that way, and maybe that's why you're going to a King of Swords. You know, this is sleeping with. Maybe that's why you're sleeping with a King of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is revealing the fact that you're. That's why I say you had a Virgo child as well. The Queen of Coins is revealing the fact that you do a love affair with you had a love affair with a Sag, but the Sag feels depressed that they have a kid with you, or they're in a business deal with you. They're depressed by that. You think they're depressed by that. Hence the reason for why you're having an affair with a King of Swords energy. Hence the reason for why either it's an emotional affair, a business affair, whatever the issue is there. Wow. So you think that this could be why you're acting out in this way? Somebody is acting out in this way because they're depressed with their partner. So either a Sag feels depressed with a Queen of Coins, you know, but they don't even live with. So the Sag feels depressed with a Queen of Coins, but they don't even live with that element. Maybe you reside with a Sagittarian energy, but they're depressed about, like, they keep getting son. They're depressed because they had a son with you, or they already have a son with you, or they have a child with you. Something about that is depressing to them. So that hence the reason for why you're hooking up a King of Swords. Maybe you feel, that's why I said black magic and white magic, whatever it is. Maybe you feel like a Queen of Coins and invoking. You feel like this element is invoking something to mess up something that you have with a Sag and your child and whatever it is. You think that the Queen of Coins energy is trying to do that, but they are not, intentionally or unintentionally. And that's why you're trying to get the King of Swords energy to do. They're going to go to jail. So whatever you're trying to get them to do, they're going to go to jail point blank for it. Whatever you're trying to get this element to do. Wow. Something's going on mentally with this energy as well. Something's going on with them neurologically, with listening to you or not listening to you, or something's just wrong. Maybe you feel like maybe you feel like this energy is easily manipulated to do something for you, with you, to you, for someone, whatever it is, because something's going on with them. Something is not right with them, or they're autistic, or something's mental. Something's going on mentally with this King of Swords energy. Something's mental going on. So that's why you feel like something that you're trying to do with them would work on a Queen of Coins. You think a Sagittarius energy of male or female does not know that? A Sag female may know. I mean, that's why they look at a Capricorn energy, interestingly. That's why a Sag female, that's why they also take up a bribe. Male, female energy. And you think this energy, you think a Queen of Coins is trying to invoke something to you on purpose to break up some type of bond that you have with some element here. Your spiritual self has the Empress right next to the King of Swords. He impregnated me. The King of Swords energy impregnated you. You know, this element, Sag, this element is also showing up like a Sag. This is not, you have two Sag. How many other Sages you have around you? But this, either it's external, was it getting Aquarian energy as well? Or it's like Aquarian energy, then there was a Libra as well somewhere. But the, what do you call that? This, it's showing up like a Sag as well. Someone's going mentally with a Sag. So you're like, he impregnated me. If you're a female, or it's external, and you could be, if you're an Aries dude, maybe something's going on. If you're an Aries dude, maybe you may have knocked up someone. You may be showing up like this, and you knocked up somebody. You know, you could be showing up. If you're an Aries dude, you could be showing up like a King of Swords that needs help. You could be showing up like a King of Swords that needs help in some way. If you're an Aries dude, you know that you're also dealing with a Sag. For business, whatever the reason is you're dealing with them for. Aries male, female energies on a Capricorn energy. Male and female energies. Like he getting gassed. So either they're being gaslighted or they're being gassed. I mean, that's what they're being gassed metaphorically or literally they're being gassed. Every day, but something isn't working, or they're protected by something or someone. The mentality, but what the deal is that because somebody has knowledge of that, that's why they're leaving the door open, metaphorically or literally. That's why they're leaving the door open. But something's going on. That's because they're aware of that. So you think that's why I said there's a private investigation as well. There's could be a private investigation already happening around the Queen of Coins, around you, Sag energies, King of Swords. There's already a private, I guess, investigation going on around you, or someone is watching you. There's that element, or watching this King of Swords, if it's Sag or it's an Aquarius. The mentality has the Ten of Cups energy. You're trying to do something for your family, but Capricorn is in the way. So you feel but you got them involved, or you're being greedy with them, whatever the situation is here. You're trying to do something for your family, or you're trying to protect someone in your family. Maybe this is happening to your sibling, your friend, coworker. Or if you're not involved with it, you're hearing this on the news, or you're aware of it, or you set it up, or you're trying to protect your family member. The Six of Coins and the Ten of Cups. You need to protect your family member from a King of Swords, from an external Aries, from multiple Sagittarius energies. Then you need to do that, but you're embarrassed. There's also something on here with embarrassment. When you feel embarrassed by this person because of what they know, or what they're revealing about you, or what they're revealing, that you have the involvement that you have with a Taurus and a King of Swords energy. That's why you're trying to hold on to a Taurus. They don't want you to hold on to them. But I keep getting, she keeps leaving the door open. So if it's a Taurus female, Capricorn female, well, what's changing is the sun. You have success that's changing here. The sun also is Leo. You may need help from a Leo-like element. You may need help from a Leo. Something going on with narcissism with a Leo. So when you think a Leo is a narcissist, or I think that's why I keep getting the reason to why something is happening to someone here is because of jealousy, and because somebody thinks someone is a narcissist here, with the sun energy being something's narcissistic like. So this element thinks the King of Swords thinks you're a narcissist for what you're trying to do to someone, Queen of Coins. Or you think a Queen of Coins energy is a narcissist, and that's why something's happening, or some type of plot and plan is happening in this way. That's why you consider them to be a victim, or it's you. Something's going on with you. Some type of move that you're making. Somebody thinks you're narcissistic for some type of move that you made on this element, or they think you're that way for whatever the reason is. The Four of Coins energy is in the future. Four of Coins, but they no longer need to. So you no longer need to hold on to Earth sign energies. Or you no longer need to crutch on to your finances. Or you don't have to give money back to Earth sign energy anymore. Maybe you don't need, it's in a resolution. So either you need to do that. That's why I said trying to protect a family member or a friend or coworker. You need to do that with the Queen of Coins, or you're behind the scenes of something. Maybe there's an element here where you're feeling bad. So maybe you feel bad for something that you're trying to do to somebody. Or you feel bad for somebody. That's why I said depression. You think someone's depressed. Maybe you feel bad. A Gemini energy does. A Gemini King of Swords. A Gemini energy feels bad for something that's happening to a Queen of Coins. They feel bad. If there's a Gemini, an Aquarian that you're trying to hook up is potentially going to prison or jail because of some craziness. That's why I said victim. This energy is or potentially a victim because of them, or something you're trying to get them to do. Or it's a Libra-like element. I get that as a lawyer. A Libra male King of Swords is a lawyer. Libra is a lawyer. So either something's going on with them mentally as well. And you slept with them, or you slept with them and you did not sleep with them. Or you have a child with them. Or you have a child with a Sag, and this energy, Queen of Coins, is revealing that, and it's making you scared or something. Some crazy neurological is going on there. But the Four of Coins being in the resolution is like, maybe share. You're sharing something with a Queen of Coins. Or you're sharing a man or a woman or a business with them, but you don't want to do that anymore. Family, whatever. You want to do it, or you don't want to do it. That's why the Nine of Wands is in the future. Hence the reason for the hookup with the King of Swords and energies. Wow. So you think that somebody is disturbing your peace that you have with a Sagittarius and an Aquarian, or they already know what sneaking shadiness that you're doing with an Aquarian. That's why they're metaphorically or literally leaving the door open. Or you think someone is depressed and you're trying to use a Taurus to spy on the Queen of Coins, and you're giving them trips and things. You're bribing them with trips and things so that they won't reveal that there's gas on somebody, literally or figuratively. There's gas on someone, metaphorically, whatever. So this element is potential. They're the reason for why the gas, literally or figuratively, is on someone. If it's an Aquarius, and they're going to prison, they're going to jail, and somebody's watching them for a long time. Someone's watching that King of Swords energy for a long period of time, and they're watching you for a long period of time. Somebody set that up to happen. All right, let's see what the outcome is here. The moon sign of Pisces. You know what's funny is that Pisces energy was coming to my. I was gonna say Pisces. This energy is responsible for. Maybe the Pisces is behind the scenes of why I lock up a Pisces. Either a Pisces is getting locked up, or Pisces is behind the scenes for why King of Swords energy is getting locked up, or why Taurus with somebody, multiple people, or some element here. But this King of Swords is responsible for manslaughter if it's an Aquarius, or potentially. So they're responsible for the gaslighting, whatever, metaphor or literally. They're going to jail or they're going to prison. Well, you're like, I don't like you. You're looking at the Queen of Coins. You don't like them. You don't like them. That's why you're doing something like this to them. Or you're trying to figure out, the Pisces is responsible for spying on you. That's one. The Pisces was hooked up by a Virgo. The Pisces was hooked up by a Virgo to spy on you. You know? Or the Pisces is hooked up someone to spy on the King of Swords. I keep getting private investigators. Like, there's private investigators on you. There's private investigators on the Sag. There's private investigators on the King of Swords energy. Not the Gemini. The Gemini is more. The Gemini energy is trying to save or protect somebody from you and from an Aquarius. But the Pisces is responsible for why an Aquarius, a Libra, probably. A Libra is in on it. A Libra-like element, Sagittarius energies, Taurus, that just locked up. Those energies are going to get locked up. Prison, jail, for life. Those elements are potentially going to get locked up for life, metaphorically, literally. Wow. All right, let me know how it resonates. Aries, be well. Take care. Bye.